What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Under the Lights podcast. Today, we're going to be joined by a special guest. He is assistant coach at Thomas Walker for boys basketball team, and he's the head JV coach, Mr. Kaleb Sharrett.
Appreciate it. Great introduction there. I appreciate
You like
it.
that?
Yeah, I did. I like it a lot.
Perfect.
Going for best dress tonight, I see.
Oh yeah.
You look good.
Got the suit and tie.
Yeah, the Rolex didn't come in time, ready to,
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll talk a little bit about some of last week's games. I kind of want to start off. I know you and I had talked about it a little, Jeter. Derek Abner been on a tear recently.
Man, he's good, man. He unfortunately he came here just at the end of last basketball season, so he just missed out on him getting to play last year even. But if he was down there with baseball, he plays baseball, and all the kids are like, "Oh, you got to see him play basketball. You got to see him play basketball." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." And just seeing how good athlete he was and stuff. And then our first summer practice, I was like, "Okay, yeah, this kid's he can play." But you come from Jefferson County, Tennessee, which my understanding is a little bit of a bigger place, so I'm sure they have really good youth and stuff implemented. And you can tell, I mean, he's good. I think he had like a 4-game stretch. I think over our last 4, he's averaging like 23 and a half or something. Like, I mean, he can fill it up, and it's, a big reason we're having some success.
Yeah, I mean, December 28th against Council, he went for 31, had 31 points, 8 steals, and 7 assists. I mean,
yeah, it's not always, but a lot of times, especially with guards, you have a big scoring guard, they really slack on the other end of the floor. But he's not slapping the floor every possession, but when he needs to, man, he can really guard too. And he's so quick. He plays the passing lanes well and does a lot for us on both ends. He rebounds it pretty well too, honestly, for being a smaller guard. He's only probably 5'9". And, man, he just does a lot for us. Good thing we have him, not somebody else.
Absolutely. We'll talk a little now. We've got we talked about it last week. Central and Union came down a little tighter than you and I had thought it would.
Yeah, Union probably should have won that game. In my opinion, I think they played a little better than Central, and they did about as good as you can do, shutting down Ian and London. But just fell a little short at the end.
It's
Made
hard
some
to shut down
mistakes.
them Tri-State Elite guys, man.
It's very true.
Yeah, I went. Actually, it was just yesterday. I went because I saw the girls' game, like the score of it, and that one girl had 43 or whatever. So I went on the NFHS and watched some of it, and then watched the boys. And Union's a lot better than I would have anticipated, honestly. Which I'm not much known on Mountain 7 basketball. I know some of their players and stuff, but that they play pretty well. They'd be probably a matchup you'll see later on in the season.
Yeah, guarantee it.
Yeah, they surprised me. I thought Central was just going to kind of come in and do what they do, let London and Ian kind of just run wild, fill it up. But instead, it wasn't exactly like that. I mean, Central escaped narrowly, but still got the win. The next game we're going to jump to, we've got Eastside and Cosby. This game actually went into overtime. This was in Cosby, and Cosby ended up pulling out the win against the Spartans.
It's hard to win out of state.
Yeah, it's a crazy scheduling matchup too. I'm not sure how that one gets put on the schedule. It just seems going from Coburn to Cosby, but I don't really know much about Cosby, other than actually there's 2 kids down there that were from here. I coached them at Elydale, 2 twins. They're probably sophomores now. I think they play for them. So hey, shout out the Hamblin twins. I guess they got one done.
Got one for you. Our boy Chase Williams couldn't finish it off for him. Kid's a player, though, man.
He can play.
Yeah, he is.
Lebanon Grundy, they play tomorrow. Rykov ended up pulling a big one against Royal Retreat. Carter Roach Hodge ended up with 35 points, 12 rebounds, and Ty Hood finished with 20 points and 5 assists in that one. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, the Carter Roach Hodge eclipsed 1,000 points.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it's already like his third 30-point game of the season too. Coming off all that football, and then he's within a couple weeks 3 30-point game. He's good. I remember, I guess it was a couple years ago when he was a freshman. We had a first district game, and he started. And didn't really have a lot of film on him. Didn't know who he was, so we put, just with their other matchups, we put Tanner Epperly on him because who was our center. Didn't really know, and he brings it up the floor first possession, hits a 3, and I was like, oh no, we're gonna have to switch that. He's good. He's been tough for the last couple of years, and he's a good player.
It's really good.
Very strong too.
Oh yeah.
Plays hard.
I know most of them from football, man, and it's just
hard nosed.
Yeah.
Having Ty Hood only going to help him too. That kid's he's really good too.
Oh, absolutely. Very good ball player. I mean, 20 points, 5 assists, and I think he had a couple steals and a couple rebounds in there as well.
That game with Honaker, granted, 4 overtimes, that adds a lot of extra time, but he had 37 in it. I mean, they're a good 1A, 1B. Like either night, you don't know which one might be the guy, but
you're going to get something from both of them.
Oh yeah.
Next game we got Gate City Ridgeview. Gate City ended up pulling that one out.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of this, so I can't tell you anything about it.
It's
closer than I thought, though.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of Ridgeview up at that Wise tournament. I didn't think they were world beaters or nothing, but I don't know anything about Gate City, though, so I'm not sure what to compare it to.
Gate City is my dark horse Mountain 7 team.
Oh.
Watch out for them.
Gate City looks really good. They play really good, or have been playing really good. We'll talk a little bit about. We can talk about Lee Battle.
Yeah. I hate to say this again, but we probably win with me. Probably still should have won without me. But I just made some mistakes. Shot terribly from the free throw line. Had too many turnovers. Didn't defend well. Yeah, we just kind of gave them every chance to capitalize, and we didn't capitalize on any of the chances they gave us.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm never going to say too much about it. Didn't in football season, won't basketball season. I don't know when, but one day I might. But I'll let you talk about the game Saturday, Lee Marion.
Another game that we should have won. Connor had a good game. I think he had 32. He had like 25 at halftime. I don't think he missed a shot the first half. Second half kind of got a little cold. And Marion plays really hard. They don't do too many stupid things. They protect the ball well, play good defense, get good looks on offense. And another game, we had our chances. I think we went like 6 for 17 or something from the free throw line. It wasn't good. So I think we lost by 8. But yeah. 2 games we should have won, but good learning experiences.
Sounds like Tennessee's free throw shooting. Terrible. Didn't have any more high school games. Had already talked about the Thomas Walker Council game. Go ahead and let's jump in a little bit of college ball. As the first game we had was Colorado School of the Mines taking on Northern New Mexico. School of the Mines got the win, 92-84 in that one.
I'm gonna go searching to show Jeter something. Okay. Lucas, you can keep talking.
Yeah, that ended up moving Colorado School of the Mines to 6-9. Not having a great year.
Slow start, but basketball is a tournament sport.
Yeah.
Just getting the tournament, give yourself a chance. Is all you can ask for. Yeah, dude, that's an elite logo, man.
Look at that thing, dude.
That is a great logo.
The ore diggers.
You can't beat that.
No, it's wonderful. We love them here on Under the Lights podcast. That's our team.
Hey, I don't blame it.
Next, we'll kind of jump to we had Lincoln Memorial taking on Lee's McRae. Lincoln Memorial pulled that one out 80-69.
Good job, LMU.
Yeah.
LMU. Tennessee, South Carolina State. Tennessee took care of business in that one, and then dropped an egg on Saturday. We had Nebraska, New Hampshire. Nebraska took that one fairly easy, but the one game that we didn't pick too correctly, we had University of Virginia taking on Virginia Tech.
Tech beat them.
Tech 195-85 in overtime.
Hate Tech.
Hey, Mike Young. Hey, true story. I think you guys will enjoy this. Mike Young, who's Tech's coach, was Wofford's coach for a while. And going into my senior year, we went down to Wofford for team camp over the summer. And they always had this thing on like the second night. They called it like their overtime challenge. And so, for like general games, it was pretty – they kind of kept it separated by class, kind of like, they weren't going to make us play like a 6A South Carolina school or nothing. But in this tournament, it was just everybody was in together, and we had to play the first game. And it was overtime, like, a 1 minute on the clock. Teams were in the bonus, and you just played for a winner. And it was like a mini tournament thing. And then if you were still tied, it went to sudden death, first basket. And, like, the winning team of the tournament got, like, a bunch of pizzas. They had a bunch of pizzas ordered or whatever. And so we drew first game. I don't remember who we played. But it was still tied after the minute. We went to sudden death, and we missed a shot. They come down and scored in sudden death. So we got put out, but we go sit down in the bleachers. And Mike Young gets on the mic. He's like, hey, if you come all the way from Thomas Walker, you get some pizzas. And he come over and bought us because he went to Emory and Henry. So, like, he knew Lee County. So he's like, yeah, if you come from Thomas Walker, man, you're getting some pizzas. And he gave us like 5 pizzas. It was great. And he put on a good camp down there. It was always a lot of fun. We went 2 or 3 times. I went one year when Landon Smith was getting married, like right after I graduated. They asked me to go and like coach a little bit. I got to go then too. And it was always a fun time down there.
What year was it that you went and actually got to meet Zion?
That was right after I graduated. So the summer of 18, right before he went to Duke, yeah.
Gray is a diehard Duke guy.
Yeah, he was a nice dude. Took a picture with everybody, talked to us for a couple minutes, and it was funny because like that Spartanburg Day School, like where we went, was one of like the game sites because they use like 3 different places, and that was the first game. So like we're going in, we're pulling in, and somebody's like, "Oh, what if he's here?" Haha, Sure enough, he was.
Yeah, absolutely was there.
That's awesome.
Speaking of your Blue Devils, Bray, they edged out the victory against Georgia Tech, 85-79. What happened the other night? I saw they were in trouble. They ended up pulling that one out.
Georgia Tech and Florida State should have beat them, but thankfully they didn't.
Now we'll talk about the best team in college basketball.
Michigan?
Yeah. Thumping on USC, 96-66.
They won all 3 of their ranked games by 30 plus.
I mean, they look poised to make a deep run this year. Looks scary, but you never know. With the way that the college basketball is, I mean,
I really hate Dusty May. Can't stand their coach.
Every
know
time I hear
why.
that name, I think of Dustin May. Pitcher for the Mets, maybe.
Had that long hair. He was good.
Yeah, yeah. Michigan State, Nebraska. We took Michigan State.
Nebraska beat him.
Nebraska won that one, 58-56.
God, I don't know if y'all seen this, but so that Jeremiah Fears or whatever, Michigan State's point guard,
Yeah.
he got shot his freshman year. Had to redshirt his freshman year. Like he was just walking outside of his house, got shot. So, anyways, this kid from Nebraska made a three and went like that to him,
Ooh.
and he put it on Instagram. That's terrible, but I love it.
That's what athletics should be like.
Yes.
Jeter, I do have a question because Bray and I feel a certain way about this. There is absolutely nothing better than Maction in college football.
Oh, yeah.
So we feel as if there
Perfect.
needs to be some sort of Maction in college basketball where it's like, I don't know, like an 11 o'clock game.
Hold on. Well, hold on a second. Let me. If these two teams are in the same conference, I've got you right away. I don't know off the top of my head. I think they are.
Well, Bray picked some crazy games, so we might have heard of them.
I want a 9 a.m. walking into school on Monday morning and watch a little bit of action.
I want to watch Ohio taking on Western Michigan.
Yeah.
It's I lost it. Hold on. The Atlantic 10. So if me and Jeffers are like big Richmond Spiders fans, just because like so a couple of years ago we ran like their offensive system, like the Princeton stuff, and so we always just joke like Richmond, but they've got like, of course, these smaller schools are like because D1 basketball has so many programs, but you like Richmond and Fordham or George Mason and St. Bonaventure. Like I feel like that's pretty close to some action equivalents.
Yeah.
Like you would see on ESPN2 at like 3:30 on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Like that's who's playing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking of some crazy games like that, we had Sacred Heart taking on Kansas.
Never heard of Kansas.
Well, they won.
Did they win?
82-78.
Did I say I had to buy a shirt
You
if they
did.
won? Dang it. Okay.
And I also said I would buy a shirt if they won.
Well, I guess we're buying Kansas shirts.
That sucks. It's not Colorado School of Mine, so I don't care about it.
Yes.
We'll kind of blaze through these next three so we can get into some more of this week's games. You had Iowa, UCLA. The Hawkeyes won that one 74-61. Illinois, Penn State 73-65. Illinois. Purdue, Wisconsin. Purdue rolls 89-73. Iowa State, West Virginia, and the Cyclones also roll in that one 80-59. We'll first kind of jump in. We'll talk about Lehigh's game this Friday. So you guys taking on Ridgeview.
Got Ridgeview again. Played them 2 weeks ago. I think being at home is going to help us a lot. Nothing like playing at home. Might have me back. Still a little game time decision. Hoping to be back. Probably be back. But yeah, I expect us to play hard. And I think we're going to win Friday night.
What was your official diagnosis? Was it just a bad sprain or?
Yeah, I sprained like 4 different ligaments.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm not, super deep in the Mountain 7 basketball, but I saw Lehigh play 2 games now. Just know the athletes pick up with them and stuff, and saw a half of Ridgeview, and a half is not a lot to judge off of, but from what I saw, I think the Generals probably could pull it out. A little home court advantage gets it done, especially if everybody's healthy.
That's what I like to hear.
Love it. Now we'll talk a little. We've got the the Ewing Rowdies
That's right.
taking on J.I. Burton Rangers.
I think we're just, I mean, obviously, like, I think, like, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're going to win. Like, we have a good team. But, I mean, if you just look at everything, I think we're just a matchup problem for them. We've got 6'7" center, 6'5" wing, 6'1", 6'1" wing, 6'1" off, or 6'2", big off the bench. I mean, we have some size. And then, Derek is a matchup problem for anybody, just the skill and athleticism he has. So, I think we just execute the X and O stuff. I mean, I think we can just roll in there and get a good win.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I think, well, I don't know how much me thinking is going to translate, but I think T-Dub should get the job done tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Having watched a little bit of both and played a quarter and a half versus Norton.
Was going to drop 40 that game.
Yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, I think Thomas Walker gets it done. I think the Pioneers roll in that one. Just haven't seen much good come from Burton this season. The Hamilton kid, I know he's been playing pretty well. He's kind of the guy they play through, I feel like.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I feel like you guys are probably just going to be too fast, too strong, and too lengthy for them.
I agree.
Next up, you got Central taking on Battle. So you got some Tri-State Elite guys.
Yeah. Can't pick against them. Haven't played against both of them now. It just depends what Central team shows up. If they play good, they'll have no problem. But if they don't play good, then Battle plays really hard. They play harder than any team in the Mountain 7, I will say. They don't have too many guys that are very skilled, but they make up for it in the effort.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pick Central in this one.
I will also be taking Central in this one.
Yeah, I've not saw anything on Battle, and I've saw very few. I don't know if I've actually even watched any. Well, I watched some of the Central Union games, so that's the only thing I saw. But I saw I give you Ian Hayes' story when he was a true 8th grader. We played him, or we scrimmaged him. Preseason Thomas Walker JV varsity, and he dunked on one of our kids as a true 8th grader in a JV game. So that's when I was like, well, yeah, okay, Central's going to be really good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think Central probably takes care of business pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of like Bray was saying, man, like Battle, a lot of their kids are not very skilled. They've got some kids that are all right, pretty well. Some of them are just lengthy, and they play their heart out, man. They want to win games. And that gets them a long way. I mean,
Yeah.
Funny how we have these two back to back, but we've got Eastside Rock Cove up next.
It should be a good one, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Both teams, like Chase Williams, like I watched when they come to Lehigh and played, and he didn't really play that good. I think he scored a couple buckets late that made it look a little better than it was, but he had maybe 12 or 13. And then he had a game at Wise, he had like 30 and hit like 8 threes. He can explode at any time. And then we just talked about Roach Hodge at Rock Cove. That'll be a really interesting one to see, kind of how the Cumberland District not play out, because you have 2 first-year varsity head coaches leading those programs too. So X and O's not get a little shaky if it's a close game late, just from the experience side. So it's, break down who can get a bucket, That'll be a good one to watch though. I definitely will end up watching some film on that.
Where's it at?
I don't know. That plays a big difference though. It's hard to play at Rock Cove. Like, it don't matter, how good or bad they are, or how good or bad you are. Like, it's tough to play there.
Yeah.
Their fans, like they probably have the best fans in the area, honestly. Like good or bad, Rocco fans show up. Well, for basketball at least, the football days might have been a little different during their bad stretch, but basketball, their fans have always been really supportive, I've thought.
It is at Eastside.
East side.
Yeah.
East side's hard to play too. It's hard to play the east side too.
Yeah,
That gym's so tiny. It's like 1,000,000 degrees in there.
I think the Spartans probably do pull it out.
Wouldn't be shocked one bit though if Rocco beats them.
Yeah.
I promise you, I don't know how many times those words have been said. And it was mostly during football season.
I picked against Rocco every freaking game.
Every game.
I don't have a problem with it either.
Next up, you got Union Gate City.
You didn't pick.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, give me the Spartans.
I'm not picking against Chase Williams.
No, can't do it. Tri-State League guy, can't do it. I just think that Roach Hodge and the Hood Kid, I think both those are very good, but I just think it's like you guys were saying, it's hard to win at Eastside.
Yeah, I think it comes down to from what I saw is like, even with the new coach, like Eastside, it's still like those are still Patrick Dameron's players to an extent. Like they're going to play Eastside brand of basketball because from what little I've watched, JR has not changed a whole lot from what Dameron would really do. Rocco, I feel like it's more, and they might have the better athlete top to bottom, but some of those football guys, they're not super skilled, but I mean they have that football physicality that can, you can impact the game a little bit, but
and they're playing
with
Gate City style.
Yeah, if you can't shoot the ball or handle it and create something, man, it gets crunch time. It makes it hard to win those close ones.
Yeah, I mean the staff for Eastside did not change that much. I mean you
lost,
but you promoted JR.
Yeah, and Wes Urie's still helping out. He's been there for the last couple of years, so really similar. I'm sure they're running a lot of similar stuff. I mean, JR's probably, I'm sure he's putting his own twist on it, trying to make it his, but there's a lot of Dameronisms in there still, I'm sure.
Yeah, and that is not a slide at anybody.
Oh, no. I mean,
one of the best coaches.
I would say he's probably the best boys coach in the area in Southwest Virginia, Dameron. So, I mean, yeah, I would do what he does too. It works. I mean, he's won a lot of games.
He should have won 2 state championships.
Yeah,
but yeah, give me Eastside to win that one. Now you got Union taking on Gate City.
Yeah, like I said, I saw 2 Union games. They played Burton earlier in the year. Watched some of that. Haven't saw anything on Gate City, but the way Braylon talks, they might be something to watch out for. So, but I saw Cam Bostic play, and I think they got the athletes around them. It might just be a little too much for Gate City to handle.
Yeah.
Yeah, this game's at Gate City. There's no harder place in the world to win than Gate City. Gosh. Union's really good. Gate City is too. Now, I will say this. Next year, nobody's beating Gate City. I will say that. They don't lose anybody. But I think they're going to beat Union tomorrow night.
I do too.
Just because Bunch, his first game back was Friday against Central. So he's obviously not into basketball, playing ready yet. I mean, he still played pretty good, but he's not at his potential. And obviously, Wharton's still out from breaking his leg in football. Now, once Bunch gets fully back into it and then get Wharton back, watch out for the Bears. But I think Gate City will pull off a little mini upset tomorrow.
I think Gate City, I mean, from what I watched when they played Battle, I mean, it's just they just ran the floor the entire game, did not stop, and it was just pressure. And I mean, I don't know how well Union's going to be able to handle that on the court. I know how they would handle it on the football field. They'd give it to Keith Chandler and let whatever happen.
Hey, might do it tomorrow. He plays. I mean,
he does. But I feel like it's a little different in a basketball court.
Yeah.
Cam's going to need some help tomorrow.
Yeah. So for that reason, I'm going to take the Blue Devils to win that game.
If it was at Union, I would pick Union. Probably.
I don't think I would.
There's just you walk into Gate City and you're down by about 15.
It's like playing in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like going to Lynn Camp.
Dude. Yeah. I mean, any out-of-state game, man, it's so different. Like, it's so hard to go win one out of state.
Even if
I will say, like, Virginia refs, like, if a team from Kentucky or Tennessee comes in, they ref it the same. But, like, Tennessee and Kentucky refs just they hate out-of-state teams. It's so obvious, too.
Yeah. You go to Tennessee or Kentucky, like, you're getting beat up. It's going to be a rough game. You can just count on it.
Yeah.
The next game you got Twin Springs taking on Castlewood.
Twin Springs dominates.
Yeah, probably. I do think Castlewood will be a little better than some people expect, and that they have been, because this group of seniors, especially, they have and I think they've played varsity all 4 years, or at least 3, but I think 4. So they've been playing together for a while with this same coach. But, you know, Clay Ross might be the best player in Region 1D. I won't say just this whole area, but 1D. I mean, off the top of my head, I don't know anybody right off that I would take over him. I mean, he's really good. Webb's a good coach, so I think there's just too much to handle for the Blue Devils.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay can play.
Yeah.
He's 6'4", strong, can shoot, can pass, can dribble, can dunk, can defend.
He's good.
What was the other kid that came from Twin Springs?
Connor Lane was the one a couple years ago. He was really good. He's like
kind of play like him in a way.
He's not as tall or athletic.
Yeah,
probably.
I think Clay Ross attacks the rim a little bit more, but
yeah.
Connor Lane, which he played with Bradley Owens too. He also scored 1,000, and they both went and played in college. I mean, they had really good teams, but Connor Lane would you'd finish the game and you'd be like, we probably did a good job containing him, and then he would have 20 or 18, or he would just get it within the flow of the game. That's what made him so good. I felt like he never
forced anything. No,
because I think he still scored 1,500, 1,600, and he probably could have pushed that 2,000 mark if he really wanted. Yeah. But he played within the game all the time.
Yeah, he's very smooth.
Yeah, he was good.
You got Honaker taking on Rural Retreat next. I mean, Honaker's had a couple tough losses. Rural Retreat's had a couple tough losses. I don't know where this game goes.
I think this Honaker team will be really good in 2 years.
Yeah,
because they're all basically freshmen and sophomore.
Yeah, that's what me and Lucas talked about earlier. Last year they weren't very good, but their JV team went 18-1 or something, So, within, like you said, in 2 years that'll be a really good program. Get back, because they had that 20. When I played, they won. I think they won the region, or no, the Eastside won the region. So I think they were in the region championship or something. They had some good teams there for a couple of years.
My freshman year, they made the state semis.
Yeah,
they were really good that year.
Historically, Honaker's a pretty good program. I think they're working their way back towards it. I don't know anything about Rural Retreat. We played them a couple years ago when we had Nick in that group. That's the only time I've ever saw them play a basketball game. But I'll say Honaker wins just because I just don't know.
Yeah. I'll pick Honaker.
I'm also taking Honaker because of the boy.
Parker Lowe.
Yes, sir.
He's a good basketball player too.
Now, because I don't know. I don't want to have to say this out loud. I need you just to know and answer my question.
Okay.
The other Lowe
I think it's his cousin.
cousin. Okay.
Or it's not his brother.
That
I'm
that
almost
was my
positive.
question.
So it's probably cousin or no relation.
If it's no relation, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway, you've got Abingdon taking on Ridgeview. This will be on Tuesday, so tomorrow.
I've seen some Abingdon scores. I think they beat Battle by 10. And guys, they're the only Mountain 7 team I haven't watched, and I know zero about. But from seeing some of their scores, I think they should beat Ridgeview tomorrow. So I'm gonna pick them.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Abingdon. And I said I've only saw a half of Ridgeview. But I don't know. Take it at face value. Like if you just told me to pick those two, I would probably just say Abingdon.
Yeah.
Just historically probably has a little better program.
Give me Abingdon's girls to win that game by a ton.
Probably.
Ainsley Trevette. I hope I said it right.
Chink pie.
Absolute.
Hey, you commit to a big time Division I school, like you're a player. Even
especially from this area.
I think she's top 100.
Yeah, she's like 91 or something. That's insane.
Chink pie.
Yeah, that's tough for anybody that's gotta play against them.
Put her on the boys' team.
I mean, if you're that good, like she probably could handle her own, honestly.
I mean, she's 6'4".
Yeah, so I mean, there you go.
I mean,
Lord.
I think she could give a couple people some buckets.
Yeah, probably.
Are there any other high school games I'm missing that you guys know about or can think about?
No. Y'all just play tomorrow, Jeter? You got any more games?
We play Friday. We play Castlewood Friday, and then we play Hurley Saturday. We almost got out of that trip. So we had talked. Jeffers had tried to talk with them just to save us both the trip of playing neutral site games to save travel. So, I think the talk was we were going to go play at Castlewood when we were supposed to go to Hurley because that's a little closer for them. And then we were going to play at UVA Wise when they were supposed to come to us because that's a little closer for us. And I think it was on kind of agreed upon and then fell through because they were like, well, it's our last year at school, so we want to play our home games, which I understand. So got to make that trip again. Last year was the first year I'd ever been there, actually. And it's awful. It's such a long bus ride.
How long does it take on a bus?
I think it takes us just a touch over 3 hours.
Yeah.
And then the last little bit is 2-lane. That's what really makes it rough. Just 2-lane road back through the mountains. It'll be an all-day affair.
I couldn't even tell you how to get there.
I couldn't either.
Old Don Crabtree ain't gonna be happy you leaving early either.
No, it's Saturday.
Saturday.
What time do y'all play?
It's a super, so the first game's probably at 1, so we'll have to leave at 8:30 probably.
Cool.
Yeah. I'd stay home.
He said I'd stay home. Wouldn't even go. Give me the Pioneers to win both those games, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fingers crossed, but I think so.
I'll take them.
I think we should have a good start to the week, hopefully.
Yeah. Definitely think y'all are going to have a really good start to your new year. Now we'll move on and talk a little bit of college hoops. You've got number 21 Tennessee taking on Texas. Tennessee sucks, by the way.
They'll get a bounce back win.
Don't want to pick him. Nate Ament sucks. He's terrible.
He's not good.
I would rather have. I don't know who.
Just give them to me.
I'm gonna take Tennessee, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I'll take the Vols unless Kevin Durant gets another year of this eligibility stuff, like the one guy that went to Baylor.
That's such a joke.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't really like that.
So I saw something that he's talking about sitting out the rest of the year and declaring for the draft.
I saw he played the other day. He had like 6 points or something.
I don't know.
How can you get drafted? Go play in the G League, then go play college
I
basketball.
don't know.
How can you be a professional?
Well, see, it gets weird because like he was playing in the G League, so I don't know how it works. But I saw something, which I don't even know how true it was. Apparently, like he didn't sign his contract once he was drafted. But then, like I'm sure, like you have to sign a contract if you're going to play in the G League. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't like it though.
No,
I don't have a problem with the players getting paid and like the original NIL intent. It's got a little much. It's got to be kind of reined in somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Tennessee, Jeter, this probably won't pertain much to you. I know you're not a big Tennessee football guy. I don't know if you've heard the news, Bray, but apparently Ty Simpson could be a Vol.
Yeah, I've seen that. If he doesn't get like a first-round draft grade or whatever, Tennessee or Oregon.
Apparently, I saw today that it's basically locked. If he does not get a first-round draft grade, he is a Vol. I
would do many ridiculous things to see Ty Simpson.
I would love it because number one, Ty Simpson's I think he's a good quarterback, but also we get a year of somebody, and then we can let Faison transition into that starting quarterback role because I don't think he's going to be ready to play against the Bamas and the Texas, the LSUs.
Right.
I don't think he's going to be ready yet. Anyway.
Give me Ty Simpson, though.
Oh, yeah. Would love it. Number 2, Michigan taking on Penn State.
Michigan.
I don't feel like we're going to get too many differentials here in who we pick. Besides this one, Bray might pick against them. You've got number 6 Duke taking on number 20 Louisville.
I'm picking Louisville.
Told you.
No, I don't think Duke's going to lose, but I'm going to pick Louisville.
I'll take the Boozer show.
Yeah.
Best player in the country.
Give me the Blue Devils to
I'm searching for a wild game, so
I love it. Number 18, Georgia taking on Florida. Georgia and Auburn just had a crazy game. I don't know if any of you guys had paid much attention to it. I mean, huge shot at the end of regulation to send it to overtime. And then Georgia just kind of pulled away there at the end. I never thought I would say Georgia is really good at basketball.
They're pretty solid.
But they're a pretty good basketball team.
I think he's like their starting 2 guard, Blue Cane. Elite name, by the way. Blue Cane, that's an awesome name. But so he's from Knoxville, actually. He went to Knox Catholic because I think he was a freshman or probably a sophomore. I think a sophomore. They played in the Arby's, and I went over and watched him because he had a teammate, and I don't remember his name at this point, but he was committed to Tennessee. And funny enough, they played Twin Springs of all teams. Like Twin Springs just had that year, they maybe made the Final Four, like the state semis. So they got an Arby's invite. Had to go play Knox Catholic. It was rough. But that Blue Cane guy, he ended up leaving there and went to IMG, and then now he starts for Georgia, averaging like 16, I think. He's pretty good. Georgia's playing well.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
He used to I don't know if he still does, but he used to have a man bun.
Yeah, when he was at Knox Catholic, he had the man bun.
You're talking about B.J. Edwards.
Yep, that's him.
Where is he at now?
I don't know, but when
He
you
was at
watch that
SMU.
game, obviously, like there's a talent difference between Knox Catholic and Twin Springs, but like, you know, we just talked about Connor Lane being a good player. He was a good VHSL player, good Southwest Virginia player.
Whole nother level.
Oh yeah, you see a SEC commit, it's a little different.
Yeah.
Also, actually, too, that same year, current Tennessee guard Jacoby Gillespie in Greenville played in the RBs that day too. Watched him again. Like he was only committed to Belmont at the time, but he's still like, you know, there's levels. Like you could tell there's a little different talent on the floor.
Oh,
I watched him and Greenville beat Dr. Phillips, who was number 8 in the country at the time, at the Arby's. Gillespie was really good in high school too, though. I don't know how. Like the only offer he had was like Belmont.
Yeah,
it's crazy how some of these guys get overlooked. Actually, Bray, I want you to ask Jeter what you and Carter were talking about.
All right. So forever ago, it was when Ole Miss and Georgia played in the regular season in football.
okay.
So you know how Carter is. But anyways, we're sitting there in the basement, and he was like, "Do you think like the worst player on either of these teams, like one of the walk-on guys or something, do you ever think like Emory and Henry was looking at him?"
I mean, maybe depending on where they're from, like, you know, if there was somewhere one of those guys from like semi-close when like they're freshmen or sophomores, and you're like, oh, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
That's stuff like that. Like, I mean, I get like what he's saying because
yeah.
like you think about that, like James Mitchell, for example, like
maybe Emory was looking
like
at
I'm
him
pretty
as
sure
a
UVA
sixth
Live
grader.
offered James Mitchell, and he was like, you know,
Yeah.
his Georgia was in his like final 3 or whatever, like,
Yeah.
you know, or like Mac McClung, I'm sure, like, which I'm sure he was probably like a sophomore when Wise offered him, but you know, I mean, I kind of get what he's saying, you know, like these
lower.
I think
talent
he was meaning like actually like went on a visit to Emory and
oh no, nothing like
I
that.
don't
Not a
know.
chance. No. Emory's always looking at him though.
Yeah.
Always. But yeah, give me Georgia to beat Florida. Florida's, I mean, I don't want to say falling off, but
They're struggling without a Walter Clayton.
yeah, I mean, coming off national championship season.
I'll pick Georgia.
Yeah, go Dogs.
Ugh,
I won't say I have, but
just bothered me. Kidding. You got number 19 Iowa. Iowa. Wow, I can't speak, dude, and I cannot see. I can't say that. Taking on Minnesota.
Hawkeyes.
Give me the Hawkeyes.
Yeah. Speaking of Greenville too, that dude from Greenville's there now.
Thompson or whatever.
Yeah, he like reclassified and went a year early.
Yeah.
I don't know if he like plays or anything, but I would say probably not. But
he could play though. He'll
Yeah.
probably end up being good for him somewhere down the road or somewhere else.
yeah, he's like 6'9" or something, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Probably somewhere else.
Emory.
Uva Wise, boys. Number 25, UCF, taking on Oklahoma State.
Give me a OK State to upset them.
Yeah, I'll go with that too.
Go Pokes.
I'm gonna stay with the Knights of UCF. Number 14, Texas Tech, taking on number 7, Houston. Big matchup in the big.
Texas Tech upset.
I'll never pick against the Cougs. I've picked them to win the Natty like 3 years in a row. I thought they were going to get it done last year.
God, they had no business beating Duke.
I love Kelvin Sampson.
He's a good coach.
Yeah, I love watching Houston basketball. I'm like, I don't know, because I like Notre Dame football and stuff, but Notre Dame basketball is abysmal. So I just like, I just watch everybody, but I love watching Houston. Anytime I can watch Houston, I watch.
I normally just turn the TV off when Tennessee's playing. I watch something else. It just bothers me. But yeah, I think Texas Tech with the upset there as well. TCU taking on number 22, Kansas, is
Kansas is terrible.
Darrington Evans. Did he finally say, like, I'm done, I'm not playing?
Darren Peterson.
What? Who's Evans?
I don't know.
I feel like that is a name though. Like it
is. He played running back for somebody.
I don't know. I don't know. He's. I don't know.
Darrington Evans. Yeah. Plays for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, I knew that name.
Or Bills. My bad, Bills.
God.
Where'd he go to
Random
college?
shout out.
Yeah.
App State guy.
Mountaineer.
Yep.
Roll Nears roll.
Sun Belt, son.
That's right. Sunbelt's a good conference too, man.
Yeah.
Little JMU action.
I'll take the Jayhawks.
Appreciate that mid-major.
I will too.
Bill Self gets it done.
I hate him too.
You'll learn quick that Bray doesn't like anybody.
Yeah, I feel like.
I don't think he likes Coach K.
I love Coach K.
I don't think he likes Shire.
No, I love Shires. Rick Barnes is a terrible basketball
Rick
coach.
Barnes is,
I don't know
Rick
if you
Barnes.
agree, Jeter, but Rick Barnes is terrible.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I don't watch much Tennessee unless it's been in the tournament, but
don't.
well, I mean it's tough. Like it's hard to win, but he just can't get over that hump. Make that extra run late in the year.
It kills me watching it, man. Because like I really thought the year that we had DK, I was like, this is the year. And then we ran into freaking Zach Edey and Purdue, and they had the Braden. What was that point guard?
Braden Smith and Fletcher Lawyer have both been
Yes.
at Purdue since I was 8.
They're like the Reed kid from Castlewood.
It's like Perry Ellis that was at Kansas.
Yeah.
He was at Kansas from the year I was born until I was
Yeah.
in 8th grade. So
Yeah, he played there forever. Or there was a dude that was at Michigan State forever too, it seemed like.
gosh, I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of his name.
I can't remember.
Wouldn't have been him.
Nah. It'll hit me later, then I'll text Lucas and I'll be like, that's who it was.
The only name that I'm thinking of that played at Michigan State, and it's terrible, is Valentine Denzel.
Yeah.
But it's not him.
No. He was really good.
He was.
Yeah. One shot ruined his NBA career too. Valentine, no. He never played again.
Oh man.
What was that kid's name that played for Castlewood from the time that Brandon Moore freshman until you graduated? It was Reed.
No, not Reed. Wasn't it a Statzer or something? Or not Statzer, or maybe it was.
I don't remember. I'll text him later about it. But that, I promise you, that dude was in school from like 2000 until 2019.
I mean, when Cody Haynes was at Lehigh, like,
yeah,
I feel like he played 35 years. Like, it seemed like I was a little kid. Like, Cody Haynes, and then I'm like a senior, and it's like Cody Haynes is running the ball, and I'm like, what is going on?
Wait a minute. Did your dad coach Cody? Bray?
Yeah.
I thought so. I thought he was a part of the team.
I don't know how people there's just select few people that you felt they were at school for 23 years. I don't know.
You've got number 4 UConn and Providence now.
UConn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Cyclones, number 3 ranked, taking on Baylor.
Iowa State.
Yeah, I think.
Lucas, I can't believe you ain't got the FCS championship on right now.
You don't know what's pulled up on my TV, do you?
Montana State and is it Illinois State?
Yes.
Yeah. Montana State up 21-7.5.
What? It's so crazy that I don't even know what part of the country you'd even call that, like the northwest. I mean, kind of northwest, but it's not. But like Montana, the Dakotas, and all that, like Idaho, just FCS football just runs through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to see an FCS team from like South Carolina.
No. It's weird. And then like there's a couple that's in like California that's usually pretty good. But then
you got to be west of Missouri to be any good at FCS football.
It's going to be FCS for sure.
Gotta be west.
James Madison had their few years in like 2015, 16.
Yeah.
17, but other than that, you got to be west of Missouri.
Little did you know, Bray, I have money on Montana State tonight. Not much.
Talking about
But a couple dollars. Next up, you got, speaking of the freaking Devils, you've got number 5 Purdue taking on Washington.
Purdue. Yeah, I can't stand Purdue.
I hate Purdue.
Guess who I hate? I hate Matt Painter. The coach is, oh God, I can't stand him.
I'm not.
When they had 80, dude, I hated. I don't know. Which I mean,
fair play.
Yeah,
but
yeah, they did the right thing for sure. Like they played the right way. They should have played with those teams, but I just hated watching them.
Yeah, it wasn't fun basketball.
Yeah, I hate watching I like watching Wemby play just because he can do it all, but Edie never left the paint. He got every foul call.
Yeah.
He was
in there for 30 seconds.
That's okay. If you want to do it in the NBA, go ahead. But in college basketball, you want to see some 5'10" white guy make 10 threes, or you want to see the best player in the country go dunk all over somebody.
Yeah.
You just need exciting stuff's supposed to happen.
Where's the kid from Oakland when you need him?
Yeah, Jack Golke.
Yeah. Didn't he have an NBA tryout after that?
I think so.
Who's the dude? Jeter, you'll probably know this. That dude that played at Wofford when Young was there that holds the career
Fletcher McGee.
He could freaking shoot it.
Dude, nuts.
I bet
not even that long ago, I was just scrolling TikTok and it popped up and it was the caption said Fletcher McGee tough shot making, and it was a 4-minute clip of him just running off pin downs, shooting 30-footers, falling away from the basket, and he was.
I bet you watched every second of it.
Oh, absolutely, saved it.
Of course, that's what I'm talking about.
You want to watch a good video? I'll tell you one to go watch. Jarrett Garantano bad decisions.
There's a 15-minute long video on YouTube, and I've watched it a few times. Unfortunately,
I've not thought about that name in a long time.
It's wonderful. We'll be sitting on here sometimes, and random names will pop up that you haven't heard of in a while, and it's like the other night. We were talking, and I was talking to Juan. Peyton Qualls.
Yeah.
Was talking to him, and he didn't know the name I'll see if you get it. Played center for the Toronto Raptors for a while.
Andre Bargnani.
No, Jonas Valanciunas.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't know that.
I was trying to think of like deeper
No.
than that.
Random. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it wasn't even that random. Like, he just didn't
Yeah.
know it.
Yeah, I know Valanciunas.
And then Bray and I just sit on here for a couple minutes and just spit crazy names back and forth. I think we went through a whole Duke roster at one point.
Maryland legend Grievous Vasquez.
It's a good one.
It'll get crazy every once in a while. A team that I don't think should be the number one team in the country in Arizona, taking on Kansas State.
The James effect. Bryce James, son, getting him there. I don't think he's actually played a single second, but it's just fun. He does go there. It's just.
I don't even know a single player on Arizona's roster, and I don't know how Michigan's not the number one team in the country.
I don't know. This might be a football guy. Even I think it's basketball. Koa PD or something.
Yeah, he's actually really good.
I think he goes to Arizona, don't he?
I forgot about him.
I just remember because he was on the Pat McAfee show and he did his commitment. That's the only reason
I forgot about him, but he is really good. You know, this might surprise you, but Tommy Lloyd, their coach, I like him. I think he's a good coach.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. But they're not better than Michigan.
No. Michigan's the number one team in the nation. One of the top players in the league playing for number 9 BYU and AJ DeBonsta. You've got them taking on Arizona State.
I'll take BYU.
Yeah, they're going to really soak up the win.
Is Bobby Hurley still Arizona State's coach?
I don't know,
I
actually.
can tell you.
I don't know either.
Let's see here. Bobby Hurley, yeah.
More you know.
Trying to think.
I think if I remember right, when he was at Arizona State, he's been there forever, but when Dan was still at Rhode Island, I think they played against each other in the tournament, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, Coach, I wouldn't
2016.
mind at Tennessee.
Who's that?
Grand Canyon's coach.
Hmm.
Bryce Drew.
Yeah.
You not a fan?
I don't know.
Probably,
He's at Grand Canyon now.
probably need to make another stop before you make that jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, we hired Heupel from UCF. At this point, take a chance. Our girls basketball coach came from
She was at Marshall, wasn't she?
Marshall, yeah.
Well,
Year
they
before
suck.
that,
So.
she was at like Glenville State. So like, I don't know. Anyway, number 13 Bama taking on number 11 Vanderbilt. Good game in the SEC.
Hey, Tyler Nickel, VHS all-time leading scorer. You know, he starts for Vanderbilt, but never forget, he lost in Big Stone. Couldn't get it done against the Bears. Lost in a state championship game during COVID in Union.
That's very true.
And now he's an SEC starter. Just saying.
That is wild.
But hey, shout out Vanderbilt, man. They're just on the come up. Football program's doing something. Basketball's doing something. Good for them.
I'll pick Vanderbilt to win this one.
Yeah.
I would rather die than pick Bama in anything.
Yeah.
So I feel like I have to, but I don't want to pick Vanderbilt. But they don't. Diego Pavia doesn't play for this Vanderbilt team, so I will pick this Vanderbilt team.
I love me some Nate Oates. I do think Nate Oates is a great basketball coach.
Yeah, he's a good
That's
coach.
the only good thing I'll say about Alabama.
Yeah. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 games, and then Bray's couple of crazy ones that he likes to throw in.
I only have one crazy one tonight.
Only got one crazy one tonight.
Yeah.
All right, we got number 15 Arkansas taking on Ole Miss.
Arkansas.
Yeah.
That point guard they got is a stud, man. Freshman. I forget his name.
He can play. Acuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 23 Virginia taking on Cal.
I'll take the Hoos. Bounce back.
Yeah, I got Virginia in that one too.
You've got number 24 SMU taking on Clemson.
SMU.
We'll also be taking SMU in that one.
Yeah.
When was the last time Clemson basketball was good? I don't feel like it was that long ago.
They beat Duke last year. In the regular season.
I don't know if I ever remember them being like good.
They've been like middle of the pack.
Yeah.
I feel like one year they were pretty good. Had like a 6th or something seed in the tournament.
I feel like they're 6th seed every year in the tournament.
They may be, and I may just be going stupid and thinking of somebody else. I probably am.
I think the most notable thing I know about Clemson basketball is DeAndre Hopkins played for them that one year when he was there playing football.
Yeah.
That's a good pull.
Whole D-Hop. You've got number 12 Michigan State taking on Northwestern.
Bounce back for the Spartans.
I'll agree there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Number 16 Illinois taking on Rutgers.
Hey, Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
And then number 8 Gonzaga taking on Santa Clara.
Gonzaga. Gonzaga about lost to Nobody State a few games ago.
I saw that. Yeah,
No,
like Seattle. Was it Seattle or somebody?
Yeah, Seattle. Because it was like the last time that team had beat a ranked team was like 1963 or something, like something insane. And they about pulled it off.
Went to overtime, didn't it?
Maybe.
I know it was really close. But
yeah, I think Gonzaga only won by like 4 or something, I think.
Yeah. First Nobody State.
Yeah.
Nobody State, boys. The last two that I've got before that, before you jump in, Bray, with your wild card, you've got 7-5 LMU taking on 7-5 Tusculum.
I'll pick the Rail Spudders.
Yeah.
Tusculum probably beat them though. I think they're in a zone the whole time.
And then the last one that I have is the 6-9 Colorado School of the Mines taking on the 2-10 Chattering State.
Should be a blowout win for the Ore Diggers.
We love it.
Yeah. School of Mines.
All right,
I
Bray.
like it.
Let's
All right.
hear your
Only one game this week. It's going to be played Thursday night. We got both teams are coming in this matchup 6-9. We got New Haven versus Lemoyne.
Lemoyne?
Lemoyne. I've never heard of Lemoyne.
I thought that was in Red Dead. Lloyd.
I've heard of New Haven, I think.
What are their mascots? Do you know this? Do you know by chance?
It looks like Lemoyne is the Dolphins. Hang on.
the Dolphins.
I'm searching it up because I don't know for sure. Lemoyne is the Dolphins and New Haven College mascot. And New Haven's the Chargers.
Give me New Haven. Dolphins is a weak mascot.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick New Haven as well, actually. Lucas, who you got?
I'm trying to check a little something here. Just trying to see. It doesn't matter. Give me the Dolphins.
There we go. Somebody's got to pick them.
If they win, I'll buy a shirt.
I gotta buy Kansas shirt or whoever the heck one. So
I'll order mine tomorrow. Why do we do this?
Degenerates.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. Well, I don't have anything else. Bray,
No, I'm
Jeter,
all out.
you got anything?
Yeah,
you want to
I do
say?
actually. I got one thing for
Let's hear it.
Braylon here. It has got a little bit of a story with it, but it's nothing bad.
Okay.
I remember I've seen it a bunch, and I've wanted to ask it. I've just never thought. And
All right.
maybe there's no thing to it. It's someone you follow on Instagram it's pretty random, honestly, of why you would maybe follow him. But Trenton Flowers, the basketball player, you know what I'm talking about off the top of your head?
No.
Okay, see, it's probably somebody you just have randomly followed then. But so like the story to it was like it was just probably in like 2021 even. I was at Connor Hacker's house one day, like one evening. Like, we watched like a UFC fight or something, and then we were like on Omegle or something, just like killing time. And so like we're just going through talking to people. Well, this kid pops up. Well, I say kid, he was like 16 or something at the time or whatever. And like, so we're talking to him, and Connor's like telling everybody, he's like, because we put basketball as like the interest or whatever. He's like telling everybody, like, I'm at McClung. Anyways, well, this kid we're talking to, he's from Texas, and this was when Matt McClung was at Texas State, and he's like, no, or Texas Tech. He's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. He's like, I know who that is. I'm from Texas, So we get talking to him, and he's like, look up my Instagram. He's like, I'm good. And we're like, okay, look him up. And, he's got his clips or whatever. He's like, working out with his trainer. I'm like, oh, okay. So I followed him. And then, like, he ended up going to, like, Sierra Canyon, I think, for a year and playing. And then he was committed to Louisville and, like, ended up not doing that. Went and played in Australia for a year, then went to the draft. I don't remember if he was drafted or not. Late second round or undrafted, and picked up by the Clippers. And he actually played with the Clippers last year, like, late in the year, like, on their actual roster. But now he plays with the Bulls G League team with Matt McClung, of all people, actually. And I just remember seeing one time that you followed him. So I'm like, I wonder, like, but yeah, I don't know. It was just random.
I feel like, that's awesome.
Yeah, just randomly started talking. Now he's kind of in the NBA. Like,
that's sweet.
He got mob ties, man.
Yeah.
Trenton Flowers.
That is funny.
I think he was like a big time recruit out of high school, actually. Like he had like most of the big schools.
Did he play with Bronny at Sierra Canyon?
I mean, I'm sure he would have. I think he was like he just went there for the year, or like might not even played the whole year even. But I know like he went there and was like, I remember him posting pictures on this team, like in the uniform and stuff, and then he might have like left or something. I don't know, but
does he have long hair, like poofy hair?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a time.
Yeah.
What a time.
Oh, Lord.
Well, boys, if that is all we have, just want to say thanks, Jeter, for coming and joining us.
Appreciate you guys having me. It was fun.
Under the Lights podcast.
Enjoyed it.
It was a great time. Welcome back anytime. Just holler at us.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to do it again.
Good luck to the Pioneers as they got some big games this week.
Yep. Appreciate it.
We hope to see you guys pull out a victory. But that's going to do it for us here on Under the Lights podcast, episode 23. Hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.
Go follow Jeter on IG.
That's right.
See you guys.
Peace.